Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're back to part 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Part 7 of Home. And we have just learned that one of my theories was at least correct, that Rachel was in fact fooling around with Norman and unhappy in her relationship with her husband, which is me as the main character. We learned last time that Norman is in fact dead at his store, and we are getting closer to actually being home. So, let's see what this has in store. This may or may not be the last episode, we'll see, but let's see what the end of Home has to offer to us. Alright, this still isn't my house. Wait, I like clicking on it twice just to make sure that he doesn't say anything else. I didn't know what to think. My mind was racing, my heart pounding. I had to get home. I just had to. Yeah, that is kind of the point now, isn't it? Oh, home? Okay. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I think you should be afraid. Where... Is that blood or is that mud? I think that's blood. I held my breath as I approached our back door. The way you worded that, why would you confuse it if she... Okay. Anyways, I was terrified to step inside. That is blood. There is blood. The house was painfully quiet. Oh my goodness gracious, that is loud. The only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. Okay. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently. So how long ago has it been since you went on your murder spree? Oh, I am having trouble talking because this is so loud in my ears. Alright, we're gonna explore everything. There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had I been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Really? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? This didn't make any sense. Well, it would if you haven't been at home for a really long time. The front of the door was locked from the inside. I couldn't go out, though I needed to see if Rachel was here. Okay, well, let's go through this door. The door to the basement. And it was locked. Where had I put the damned key? I don't know. More mysteries. The door was stuck. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. There's a lot of mysterious doors that are closed and locked shut. Okay, I had found the last missing piece from my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why hadn't I thrown it away? Maybe I had dropped it there. The achievement, you guys can't see it on stream, not on stream, haha. You guys can't see it on the video, but it just said stolen identity. So now I'm even more confused as to what's going on. Our television. I'd purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. I mean, you lose your job and you don't necessarily know if you can afford things. But yeah, that can be stressful. A lot of things can be stressful. Ooh, broken mirror. A hallway mirror. I can't speak. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I couldn't really make myself out anymore. I'm not sure I wanted to. Are we sure you're even there? Ooh, look, there's blood. There's more blood. That's not good. God, so loud. My laptop had been left on and only a tiny bit of power left. The screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key on the top drawer of my desk. Did I take it? I pocketed the key. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. Well, we're gonna go through that door that had the blood. Okay. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. You know, it's been weird because as a horror game, it's more psychological, and I've been expecting much more jump scares, and we haven't had any since like the beginning. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those old, wonderful claw-footed bathtubs. Oh, I love them. They're like the best for fibromyalgia. Get enough bath water in there to actually get everything. I wish I had one so bad. It seemed impractical at times, but it was part of what made that house home. Impractical to some, not impractical to all. Alright, what's over on this side? Another door. Another door. Another door. Another door. Alright. The books were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man in that house had some of the same books I did. One book in particular seemed a bit odd. I remembered owning it, but not that edition. Okay. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Did I open it? Her suitcase contained clothes, toiletries, and a train ticket. Is this what you were going to do with Norman? No! She clearly said in her postcard that she was going away from the both of you to go figure out her own life. God. Rachel, why? Were you really going to run away with Norman? Was I really such a monster? Manipulative on top of it. So a jealous fuck and manipulative on top of it. Ugh. Alright. Down the steps. Alright, so I got a key. The key's gotta open something down here. Which ones were... Oh. Yeah, I was already in this room. We gotta go in one of... Yep, down the basement. Alright. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. How long has it been, dude? The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people can say that. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we can create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywall was poorly installed. I might be able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Alright. You mean I'm not heavy enough? Let's try. Okay, no, it's just gonna say the same thing. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Well, we're not going anywhere there, so back up we go. Now, is the front door gonna open? No. Okay. So, what does the other... Did I encounter another locked door somewhere? Oh. The grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? Oh, I think I know what I'm about to find. There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. I have a lot of ways to defend myself now, at least. Alright. You have to be real thorough in this game. I kind of appreciate it, but it makes me nervous that I'm sorry. What was that noise? Okay, let's go back down to the basement. I hadn't forgotten. Anyways, I really like how thorough this game is, and I really appreciate that. It just makes me really nervous to kind of screw up and not be able to get everything and explore everywhere. Alright. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Don't look. Okay. Well, I'm going to anyways. What is all that noise? Oh! Don't look. Okay. Oh, that noise is getting louder. A filthy looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful, and it made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all the searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? I have to tell you. What if I say no? What if I say no? Okay, the rags were wet, matted, and covered in dirt and grime. By the way, I did say no. But inside that tattered mess was no sign of my beloved wife. Rachel wasn't there. I looked around in confusion, trying to figure out what to do next. If she wasn't there, where was she? What had I been searching for this entire time? I remembered the look on Rachel's face when I came home, didn't I? Then the awful realization hit me right in the gut. I had been looking at this the wrong way, hadn't I? This is what you've been trying to tell me all along. I couldn't find Rachel there, and I won't find her anywhere else because she was never there at all, was she? I stumbled back upstairs, the pain in my leg just a dull ache now, and sat down in my bedroom. My mind was spinning, and the ache I felt before was near crippling. Finally, I could no longer fight the exhaustion as I tried to grab hold of something that would make sense of all of this, I must have drifted off. I jumped because I thought there would be a jump scare. Oh no! I got the achievement that said I like to remember things my own way, which means I think I just deluded him into believing that it wasn't Rachel. Oh no, am I back at the beginning? Oh, okay, no, maybe I'm not. It was my wallet with all its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman Store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at all those places before? Yes. I didn't see how it couldn't have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? I guess these books were all actually mine then. There, that was decided. My head was pounding. Okay. It was the photo of the other man and his wife that I found at the house. All right. So this is not a pretty little ending to this one. I probably should have stopped when I woke up. But so yeah, I think this has to be the end game. I think maybe I fucked up when I said no, that wasn't Rachel in there, and I probably should have said yes. But we're gonna play this out and see what happens now. Maybe I have to redo it. I'm not really terribly sure what's happening. So, with this confusing end of an episode, I urge you guys to please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want to see more. Or, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna finish this playthrough, like I said last time. But let me know if you want to see more Let's Plays, all that fun stuff down there in the comments. And as usual, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!